Hello, everyone. All right, let's go over this AP US history syllabus. All right, this syllabus is a beast, okay? All right, so what you need to understand is here's your timeline, right? 1491 to 1607. We're not going to spend that much time on it. From 1607 on, that's where we're going to start, okay? And that's your timeline. You can get into that, okay? All right, these CRs, these are like curricular requirements, okay? That's a nice way of saying what we're going to be doing. All right. And if you had me last year in AP European history, we were all about analyzing primary sources. There we go. Bam. CR5. Analyzing primary sources. We are going to be doing a whole lot of that in this class this year. All right. And we're going to analyze secondary sources. In essence, we are going to analyze sources. All right. We're going to do a lot of that. Okay. When we do that, and I'll help you with that, all right? I want you to look through these historical thinking skills, okay? And then this class is all about these historical thinking skills, all right? The people and the places and the times and the events, those are secondary, all right? The primary focus is like, how are these things connected, all right? Or why are we even looking or learning about these things or reading about these things or watching videos about these things or listening and watching Mr. Rogers prod on about these things. Okay, if you're watching this video, all right, you need to be able to compare, where's my thing? Comparison. You need to be able to compare things, all right, of what happened in that time period, all right? How do they compare to one another? In other words, to keep this simple, how are they similar? How are they different? All right. The CR8, contextualization. All right, context. What is happening during that time period? All right, which is leading to why certain events are taking place. All right, what is the context of what's going on? All right, things don't just happen out of the blue. All right, there's context for it. All right, so again, that context, what is happening in that time, in that area during that time period? All right, causation, CR9, the next one. All right, cause and effect. What is causing things to happen? Okay, understand the causes of things. Okay, let's scroll on down. CR10, all right, continuity and change over time. All right, this is very simple. How things stay the same? How do they change? And what's the difference between the two? All right, really simple. How did they change? How did they stay the same? All right, now we're going to get into, here we go, the thesis. Bam, we're doing a lot of writing in this class, okay? And argument development. Okay, so students are provided opportunities to articulate a historically defensible and evaluative claim. All right, that's fancy words for saying you are going to have an opinion about a thing that happened in US history, and you are going to back up that opinion with facts. All right, your opinion is your claim. All right, and to be able to defend your claim, you need to have facts. All right, building on that, let's go into CR12. Students are provided opportunities to develop substantive argument using historical reasoning, considering ways diverse or alternative evidence be used, support, qualify, modify the argument. All right, here we go. That's a lot. Okay, back to CR11. All right, your thesis. Now we're building on that, and you are going to be using historical evidence to back up your thesis, or you'll be using your facts to back up your opinion will be historical evidence, all right? And this historical evidence will predominantly be these primary sources and secondary sources. That's why it's so important that we learn how to read those, all right? Those are what you're going to be using to make your case, all right? Or your thesis, which is your case, all right? Those are the most important, that is the most important parts of this thesis, all right? The rest of it goes into basic outlines of what we're going over, all right? And your timelines and what's expected of you, all right? And so read over that, but remember those parts that we just went over in this video. Those are very important to this course. Okay.